Hello and welcome. Today I'll be explaining a bit about what is called as a two meal plan. So it's a good concept and recently I was going through a blog by an eminent cardiologist. He was explaining something about this two meal plan. Two meal means I'm talking about breakfast as well as the evening meal. So I'm not talking about the regular lunch, dinner, or whatever it is. Two meal, one breakfast and one evening meal. So how it can keep you healthy, and what should be the time gap between the two meals. So this is what we are going to talk. I found it quite interesting what the doctor said. So I, being a doctor myself, I subscribe to that particular idea, and if you follow that, definitely there will be good health benefits. See, it's something like this. So we human beings are used to three meals or four meals, particularly in India. Many of us, I'm not talking about the other section of the society which is deprived of the food. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people who can afford food. So we tend to eat 3 or 4 meals a day. Means we eat a very hearty breakfast in morning. As soon as we get up, we have tea, coffee, or something like that to dry away the sleep. Then we have a good breakfast. It should be really good, or breakfast like a king, they say. Then in the afternoon, with a gap of around 3 to 4 hours, we have another hearty lunch, hearty lunch. Then evening something to eat, and in the night a good meal again. And we go to sleep within no time, within half an hour or 1 hour, usually. I'm not talking about everybody. So this is what's going on right now. So you have to change this. See, actually they have found out. Certain research has found out that this particular plan, what I'm going to say now, it has got a lot of advantages and health benefits. See, whatever we eat or whatever we do, our body learns something about it. Means, if you are accustomed to 3 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and evening some snacks or something like that, your body will understand that at this time I'm going to get the food. So the body will behave in the particular manner. Means if you don't have it, you will feel hungry naturally. So you avoid one particular meal in between and continue for about 2 or 3 weeks. In the initial stages, you may feel a bit uncomfortable at that particular time. If you really feel uncomfortable, you can eat a small snacks or something, and within 2 or 3 weeks, the body will learn again to miss that meal. Means you'll be happy with 2 meals only. Okay, even if you eat one good meal, actually medically it's more than enough. The only thing is it has to be balanced diet. So this is the body learning system. Whatever we do, body learns, and if we change that system in 2 or 3 weeks, the body will learn again, and it will behave accordingly. So body will get adjusted, absolutely no problem. So it's all in our mind, and mind dictates the body. Mind dictates the body what to do. Okay. So what you can do in two-meal plan is have breakfast as late as possible. Have breakfast as late as possible. For example, if you are getting up at say 6 or 7, I get up at 7 usually. Suppose you get up at 7 o'clock. We have the habit of having a tea or coffee, that too with the sugar. Don't have it. Don't have it. Just have a lot of water, plenty of water. Just see the difference. Water will refresh you so much. See, this sleep, it will go by itself. There's no problem. It's not the coffee or tea which actually drives away your sleep. It helps. I agree. It's a stimulant. So it may stimulate your brain a bit, and it's hot. What you're having is hot. That also can add to your stimulant action, and you feel happy. So instead of that, a room temperature water, have good amount of it. Maybe even up to 1 liter slowly. Absolutely no problem. It will flush out your system. It acts as a flushing system. It makes it easier to pass the stools and all that, and it makes you refreshed so much. Only thing is you have to get used to that. I used to have what is called a bed coffee. Means as soon as I got up, I used to have a coffee. That too with a bit of sugar. But since a couple of years, I don't have anything in the morning except water. So in the initial stages, I used to miss that coffee or tea. Later everything is fine. But with the breakfast, I have coffee or tea, but without sugar. So in case you must have a little black tea without sugar, black tea, no whitener or no milk, bit of black tea, or you can even have green tea. They say there are some antioxidants and some benefits on the heart. Okay, no problem. You can have a bit of green tea, all without sugar, no sugar at all. If you really like to. Otherwise, water is more than sufficient. Cold water means room temperature, not hot water. Don't have hot water. How hot water has got some problems. I'll tell in one of my videos later. So today we'll concentrate on this. So delay your breakfast as much as possible. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. You won't feel hungry. Actually, as soon as you get up, very rarely people, in case they have missed their meal the previous night, only then they will feel a bit hungry. Otherwise, not. Body has got enough stored fat and glucose. Don't worry about it. Nothing will happen to you. So delay your breakfast by 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, no problem. Delay it as much as possible. So once you feel that now I must have breakfast, have it. Have a good breakfast, balanced, not only carbohydrates, not only sugary stuff, no sugar, actually no sugar, avoid sugar completely. Have a little bit of carbohydrate, maybe 20% maximum, that's enough, and more of proteins, a bit of fat also. Say fat you can't totally avoid, a little fat is necessary in the form of oil or whatever. So you must have it, but don't totally avoid fat. It may lead to lassitude. Lassitude means tiredness in the body, feeling very weak. Those kind of symptoms may occur. So have a bit of it, not too much. And along with that, if you want to have coffee or tea, please have it, but a little cut down the quantity. Don't have the full cup, half a cup or something without sugar. Again, no sugar, no sugar. You should not have sugar at all the entire day. So this breakfast, since you had a bit late, you will not feel hungry so easily. Means you can actually skip the lunch. You can actually skip the lunch. If I have a lot of hyperacidity problem in the stomach, have a bit of snack. Have a small banana or something like that in the afternoon, if you want. Otherwise, just avoid that too. Or you can have a small apple, half an apple or something like that, if you want. Otherwise, that's not a complete meal, right? It's just a snack. Or you can even snack on the nuts, like a bit of cashew nuts, badam, they call it almonds, very good. And you can have peanuts, not too much, and a small fistful. That much is more than enough. Peanuts are really good. So that is proteinaceous, and it suppresses your hunger as well. Peanut suppresses your hunger, flax seeds and all that, if you want. Later in the evening, have an early meal. Means don't delay. See, we have the habit of eating at 8:30, 9, 9:30, 10 or whatever it is. Avoid that. Try to have it say within 7 or 7:30. See, in Jainism, they have a habit of eating a meal very early. It is good actually. If everybody follows that particular method, it's very good for your body. So 7 o'clock, if you're free, if you're out of your work and all that, if you're home, plan your meal at 7 o'clock. Have a good meal, again a balanced meal, balanced food. A bit of carbohydrates, say around 20% I can say, and more of proteins, a bit of fat again. So see that what balanced food you can have is all available on the net. You can gather the information, what exactly want to eat, no problem. So after that, don't do anything, just have water now and then if you want. Stay hydrated always, drink a lot of water. They say 8 glasses or 2 liters, no, you can have more. You can have up to 3.5 liters. You can have, no problem, but not at once. I'm saying throughout the day. Okay, and if you get up in the night again, you should have drink water. Stay hydrated. Hydration is one of the very important. Oxygen and water, those are two main things for the body, right? Apart from other food. So then between your last meal, that's the second. I just talked. What I just talked was about the second meal. Between that and your sleep, going to bed, the minimum gap should be around 3 hours. A little more is also okay, no problem. You won't feel hungry. Don't worry at all. Initially, you may feel hungry after a couple of hours, but the thing is, your body will learn how to how to cope with this, and then you won't feel hungry at all in the odd hours. So go to bed, and overnight anyway you're sleeping, it's actually fast, what you're observing, but nothing will happen because when you're asleep you won't feel hungry, right? You won't feel hungry. So I can get up in the morning, follow the same schedule. Means you have narrowed down, you have cut down the time between the first meal and the last meal. First meal was your breakfast, last meal was your dinner, last night. So between that, the time gap is now very less. Okay, so that means you are staying without food for a longer time in the night time. Okay, so that time, what happens? The body burns the excess fat or whatever you have in the body, and also the excess glucose is burnt, because whenever necessary, your depot fat, what is called the stored fat, and the stored glycogen in the liver and muscles, they get utilized, and they will be supplied to the cells. So you can stay clear of diabetes and certain heart conditions. You can stay clear of that. Try it from today. So this is a very good plan, and I am following that right now. But when I heard that doctors say this, and he provided so much of evidence for that, now we got to believe in this. So see what happens. All the best. So follow what I've said, and give me the feedback if you can. If you want to ask more about it, please put your queries in the comment box, and I'll be very happy to answer personally. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please support me by subscribing, sharing the videos, and also ask your friends to subscribe so that I can grow my channel. Thank you very much for being with me. Take care. Stay healthy.